I started a brand new account for Team of the Season, and I need to build the best team possible in just 50 hours. Along the way, I will open every pack I unlock, use every method to win games, and compete in rivals and FUT champs. Is the myth true that you get better pack luck starting from scratch? Let's start with 50 hours remaining to build the best road to glory possible. For cheap, fast, and reliable FC25 coins during Team of the Season, use the code MATTHD at MMOEXP.com for 8% off your order. You can also get 15% free coins per purchase during Team of the Season, and you can buy packs and players too. The link is down below. Now today, I want a 95 rated team by the end of the Road to Glory. I must pack at least one 96 rated player or higher on this new account. I must have a full squad and bench of TOTS cards in the final team. And I must complete every upgrade pack available every day on this Road to Glory. Let's start the 50-hour timer and begin this new RTG. Welcome to the brand new account in FC25 for Team of the Season. We are so ready to see what I can do in only 50 hours of playing Ultimate Team. A lot of you said on the recent videos that you've just started a new account, or maybe you returned to the game after years of not playing. So now you can have a chance to see what the best team you can make is in less than 4 days of playing this game. Let's see what we can achieve. So to kick things off, I go and get the nation of France selected here. And I know what you're thinking, why not England? Well, the last time we did a Road to Glory, I went with England, and I feel like I could do better here with the France nation. And I get lucky. I get Kingsley Coman to kick off this Road to Glory. Now, when you start a new account like this, guys, one of the first things you want to go and do is, of course, the daily login. You also want to be completing the Team of the Season grinding upgrades, and of course, the Team of the Season crafting upgrades. They're so easy to do. Get those bronze packs done every day. Get the silver packs done every day. You're good to go. Now on this pack, one of the first packs on this new account, I actually go and get 88 Lewandowski. He fits nicely into an SBC eventually. Next pack I was able to unlock was actually the 81 plus 5. And from that pack and more packs actually from completing more objectives, I was able to go and get an 86 rated Rodrigo. Honestly, I didn't expect that. And also, this will be an account filmed across multiple Team of the Season. So it's going to be really interesting to see which Team of the Season is going to give me the best pack look. Which Team of the Season is the best one to start a new account on. However, in the next pack, we do go and get a gold 86 rated Karim Benzema. He will actually work towards an SBC. And that's got me thinking, when it comes to this game, do you guys miss exchange packs? Simply say yes or no, and why you think they should return to the next game. When I think of exchange packs, guys, I can't help but think of those amazing 89 rated overall packs you'd get in exchange for 51 players. Wasn't that just brilliant? I know as a FIFA community, we always look back with such great and strong nostalgia, right? And maybe we don't appreciate some of the present stuff EA do, but I can't help but think, but those exchange packs were really fun to open, and they kind of made the grind way more unlimited than it is now, thanks to the 100 limit that is in our clubs these days. However, the grind is going well here, guys. Early on this account, I thought, you know what? Let's go and start this account with an absolute fire start by going on Rush. This is a game mode I would honestly say, other than other Road to Glories and maybe every now and then for a big objective, I don't really focus on. But on this Road to Glory, with a total of 50 hours to spend on this new account, I've got time here today. So I thought, let's start with Rush and actually grind very quickly and very efficiently early on. And that's a really good tip for you guys. Always look to Rush. If you want to get those big fodder packs, you want to get those big, season points for your grind, Rush is an amazing way to go and get those early season points, especially when there's a new season on Thursday. It's a great way to get those points. Now, Gundogan was actually in this pack. So again, for any big fodder pack coming out, and for obviously to try and build the best team possible in only 50 hours, I need all of these walkouts very quickly. And that's exactly what I'm doing right now we get Barcelona, we get 88 Patri Girajo, former great player of the month in FC24. She's even got a team of the season card out now, which I'm tempted to do on this account. However, the very first team of the season has been achieved. That's going to be this guy, 92 from the Bundesliga there. He gets into the starting 11. However, I actually get incredibly lucky getting 89 rated Alisson, already proving the point that a new account might be the way forward for you guys going forward in team of the season or even in any point of the year. I'm telling you, I'm already on the hype train and I'm fully believing the, I guess, myth that a new account has better pack look, like we said earlier, because it's happening right now. As you can see on this account, we're getting 83 times 14s quicker than ever. We're getting objectives done quicker than ever. And I'm getting a lot of big walkouts all at the same time, which is showing that maybe, just maybe, this could be true. However, Luka Modric was soon to be the next walkout alongside some other nice cards there like 85 Palhinha. And to be honest, even if you don't get a walkout on those kind of packs, it's not the end of the world. You're still going to get those low rated fodder cards, which are great for those icon SBCs. They're huge for those team of the season player SBCs as well. However, the next pack I was able to unlock very easily thanks to grinding the SBCs, like grinding upgrades, crafting upgrades, and sooner than later I get my second walkout in the same pack. That's going to be Lewandowski and Jan Sommer. That's about my 7th walkout already on this account, and that's exactly my point. I really am believing that these accounts might be better off than an account like I've had for more than 15 years in Ultimate Team. I'm not joking. I really am believing this right now. However, next pack opens and we again get some strong pack look. It's going to be Ruben Dias, 88 rated. It's also going to be an 88 rated Katoto. And I know what you guys are thinking. You're like, Matt, why are you not, getting these team of the seasons yet? Well, that's part of the fun with Ultimate Team. It's a bit of a big grind to get these players as much as we can. When it comes to free packs and, big fodder packs, I can probably speak for us all that when if I say, if we get a blue every single pack, it becomes boring quickly. It's all about the grind. Obviously, FC points is a whole different story. EA should definitely give out more guaranteed blues. But when it comes to the grind here, we want to have that feeling of just like relief of getting these big cards when I least expect it from an 81 plus 5 or an 84 plus player pick. You know what I mean? When we eventually get a blue, it feels like the hard work's paid off. And that's what's happening now. We're getting a lot of golds, but this all will lead to blues surely. And if we can build like a 95 rated team by the end, well, wouldn't that be special? Now, at this part of the road to glory, though, I thought let's go to another nice pack here and go and unlock it. And that's exactly what we went and did, guys. At this stage of this brand new account, we get lucky there with a 91 rated Banza. So already I've now found my starting striker for my new Ultimate Team. 83 times 14 upgrade pack is ready and good to go. We have it again, my 3rd or 4th upgrade here of the day on this new account. We get 83-14 opened, and it's going to be Spanish Real Madrid 86 Carvajal. He will get into a big SBC. And to be fair, so will 88 rated Enler. And that's what I'm saying with any account, no matter if it's new, if it's old, every single day, make sure you're doing the big grinding packs, the huge crafting upgrade packs, as many big player picks as you can. And of course, all the meanwhile, you're playing for champs. Even if you don't get many wins, it's still worth playing for because you get really good objective player picks from competing in finals now. It makes every part of the grind seriously worthwhile. Now on this player pick, we go and get Phil Foden and an 89 rated Mappy Leon. Rodrigo, though, now is in the starting 11, and the team is looking stronger than, well, really ever before on this new account. Now in this game, though, we come up against a guy with a very much more improved team than mine, with the likes of team of the season Chris Wood, some other team of the seasons there, I believe, like Saka as well, and just a much better team. However, in Rivals, in one of my first games, and by the way, I'm actually using this more now, I've decided to put on the playstyle indicator because sometimes I genuinely forget which player has what playstyle in game. However, we get off to a really good start there with a penalty with Bruno Fernandes, and he's never going to miss that pen. That run up he has is so hard to predict. However, first game here on the new account, we go and get the win right now on the cheeky PS5. Now, that's my first win there in Division Rival. So we're now still in actually Division 10. However, after playing that game, I was able to unlock even more objective packs, even more SBC packs. And that's exactly what I was able to do right here. 85 plus player pick has been unlocked. We get Katoto, we get Palmer, and Katoto. Sorry, Palmer is a choice there, and Katoto is duplicate. So it all worked out well there, to be fair, with that player pick. I didn't really expect much, but the amount of walkouts I was getting early on was outstanding. Now, if you guys have started a brand new account, let me know in the comments down below. How was it for you? Do you believe that you're going to get better team of the season teams in your ultimate teams on a new account, or are you going to stick to your guns there with your current account? Because I really am starting to think that these walkouts don't always appear on my main account, which, as I said before, I've had for years, over a decade. Now this pack happens, and we go and get Luka Modric from this one. Very, very good player in real life, obviously. Now he's leaving Real Madrid, but man, one absolute legend in the game, guys. Like, I can't believe that, you know, it's been, what, maybe more than 10 years now since he left Spurs. It means just phenomenal transfer, wasn't it, when he joined? And every time he plays Real Madrid, guys, he just controls the game. However, in FIFA, I feel like when it comes to Modric, his best cards have probably been the Festival Football cards he had, or the Team of the Item. Other than that, I never felt like Modric was a main, you know, staple of a centre mid to use in people's ultimate teams. You never felt like Modric was really going to threaten your team unless he's Team of the Year. However, 88 rating. Speaking of Team of the Years, of course, at the time of filming right now, there is an encore player pick. So seeing these golds that could also be Team of the Years is just weird, because I can tell you firsthand here, guys, I opened 50 of those encore player picks. We got one Team of the Year, and to be honest, that's probably quite good luck compared to most other people there with those encore player picks. Now, next pack though was not the best, but it's not bad though either, with the low rated fodder that we just went and got there. So Granit Xhaka was the best. However, finally, times and things are changing. We are now finally unlocking team of the season players on this account. As soon as I saw this player, I was like, man, please get the camera here. I'm so hyped for this card. It's Alexandro, 94, gets into the team straight away. He works straight away as well. He's only like 33,000 coins, but that is a sign of where the market is. So we've got a 90 rated team of the season now. We've got 94 Alexandro and a 93 right back. And now I get another team of the season. So back to back, really cool cards. And we actually go and get a big one. This is going to be a team of the season from, I believe, the Women's Bundesliga. It is. It's going to be Dorsun. So she'll start on the team for now. She obviously probably will make the final starting team, but I do believe that is a very, very nice pack pull for this one. Now, thanks to playing a lot of games early on again, I was able to unlock a Premier League guaranteed pack. Now, in this one, we do get a purple design there for Tarkowski. We got James Tarkowski, guys, on this road to glory. I told you this was across multiple accounts. Did you believe me? Maybe not. I said multiple accounts, sorry, multiple promos. Anyway, now like any road to glory, you want to get those player picks very quickly early on, as these can often appear with team of the season cards inside. So that's why I wanted to go and target these player picks very fast, and that's exactly what I decided to do. Now I do get lucky there with a 91 Kramer, and already the team is filling up fast here with these shiny blues, and that's cool to see, because when you do start a new account, or let's say you've got another account you don't use often, well, it's exciting to build these players quickly, to have a team that is really ready, quick and fast for the FUT Champions finals. Essentially, that's what we're doing early on. Now look at how we get on here, guys. Look at this, 95 rated Kimmich and 95 rated Pop. So on this road to glory already, about 44 hours in here, I'm actually able to go and get these really, really nice cheeky cards right now. So really is a fast-paced start here, guys, to everything that we're seeing now on this account. It's great, this. And to be honest, I couldn't believe that that's actually 2 players that fit straight into the team. So early on right now, I'm already to nearly have a full special team. Now, obviously, there is a long way to go here. There's a hell of a long way to go before we can jump around and go crazy for a team that we're about to see. But honestly, I'm impressed with this early start here. I really am. Now, this 84+7, and this is precisely my point. If you don't get a team of the season from the get-go, no need to worry. Eventually, you probably will. Now, in this one, we get Bruno Fernandes, who at this time was not a team of the season. We actually go and get a 87 rated Pajor in the very same pack. So that can work for another big upgrade. I'm hoping it really can. Now, at this stage, though, I thought, you know what? Let's go and take this team into a tough game. This guy had 2 Ronaldos, Gareth Bale. However, in these early, low-rated divisions here, we should be able to do well. And like I said before, though, I am actually starting to use the playstyle indicator more because in game, sometimes I just forget. It saves having to look down at the player, see who the player is, and, guess which playstyle they got. It actually does tell you. The only thing is, I do wonder, does having the playstyle indicator on ever lag the gameplay? That's what I sometimes might think. Now, at this stage as well, though, we get a goal there with Kingsley Coman, but against R9 Ronaldo, he is always going to score against you. No matter the skill level, guys, R9 will just always find a way to get a goal. However, we stay strong, we stay positive, and we get a lovely, nice finish there. Cushion header there for Tonali from Newcastle. He gets the goal. And then who else but Pop, who honestly, early on, getting these big team of the season cards that are incredibly cheap and like no one uses right now. Someone like Alexandra Pop, it's just a blessing to have these cards get so many big goals early on, and that's exactly what we're doing here. Now I'm flying through the divisions here, as you can see now, on our way to Division 5 already, and FUT Champions playoffs has now finally started to begin, and at the same time we're actually getting all of these nice cards. Now from this grind, I'm actually able to go and unlock a lot of new packs that I really didn't think I was able to get this consistently. That's what's cool about having a new account during team of the season. The amount of packs we can get now on this game compared to FIFA 15 10 years ago is astronomical. If you've not played this game, maybe you haven't played Ultimate Team in 10 years, you're not going to believe how many packs you can now get. It must be just a different game. And part you must think, why do some of us complain? Because we do have more packs than ever before. Simply put, we really do. Anyway, next pack though, I was able to go and get myself a really nice pack pull here of ter Stegen. Now, this guy is just always solid fodder. And like I said before though, it would have been great if we had an exchange pack right about now. But even so, without those exchange packs, he is so good to have for a potential icon player pick. A huge team of the season SBC. And as you can see though, all the fodder we are accumulating right now at the start of this account is going to really pay off towards the end. I'm so intrigued to see what team I can actually make here. Now obviously I will be using some of these players that I do get in FUT Champions, in Division Rivals, and even Evolutions, to say lightly. Evolutions on this game for me are probably the most exciting part of the game right now. And on RTGs, we can really make them be incredible in an exciting way. And that's what I love with these Road to Glories, right? I love the fact that at 49 hours, we might have an incredible team, but at hour 50, we could get someone even better to complete the team. It's all about the timing, man. I love a time-based video. Now then, 87 Martinez, I was able to pack. In the same pack, though, I get my new goalkeeper, 94 Zedner. Now, don't forget, this account had only bronze players starting before. I really didn't have much in the club. And now we are actually seemingly going places. Now, the next pack, I was able to go and get Mr. You-Know-Who. Of course, you might not know who this is. It's going to be João Cancelo, 86 gold rare. I can also now proudly say we get another pack here with at least 2 walkouts in the very same pack. Screw it, it's 3 walkouts. I get a 92 purple card. Now, big tip for you guys, whenever you get these purple cards, definitely try and use them in the most efficient way. If you do need one team of the season for a remaining SBC, on an icon SBC, on a player SBC, definitely keep hold of those purple cards. They're probably some of the most overlooked cards in the entire game right now. And guess what? They're the cheapest team of the seasons in the world. Now, speaking of purple cards, I get the exact same player again. So, of course, he can now go into a big fodder pack. Now, I get an 84+7 here, which I can open, and I do straight away. This time, though, it's going to be team of the season, and it's going to be gold 91 Rodri. So you just know that this pack is amazing. 84+7, and also a 94 Marta Kazala here. Like I said before, though, we're literally doing this, guys, across multiple promos. So it's still 50 hours, but across 2 or 3 different team of the season promos. That's why I really wanted to do this big RTG, though, to see what can happen over the course of a few weeks. Now, this time, though, we are able to get this card, though, in the starting 11. And already quickly, I'm getting so many blue cards now. It's unreal. So another team of the season card now is upon us, guys. And we're able to get a nice pack here. So we go and get this one opened here. And we get the Arsenal player here by the name of Mead. So no matter what, you know it's going to be a good pack. And 95 Grimaldo. So there's a high chance this could be the best left back I get in the entire video. Unless I'm able to get Nuno Mendes somehow. Or maybe like an Evo Theo Hernandez. But either way, this is a card that you simply can't go wrong with. And really improves the team rating. Now I'm up to 90 rating. However, more player picks shortly after that grind can now be unlocked. And unlocked is what I did do for this player pick, guys. So Gabriel 86 is going to be the player that I go and choose there. We then have another option at the same player pick, and I get lucky. I get 92 tots. I know he's not the most exciting player to pack, but a team of the season, guys, is a team of the season. You gotta be appreciative as to when you get these players. Now, 84+7 was also unlocked again from literally doing the grinding upgrade, daily gold grind upgrade, bronze upgrade, all this grind, and all of these different pack methods I'm using on this road to glory are seriously paying off. I mean, we're getting a gold 86 walkout. There's 84s there. And like you guys know well, in Ultimate Team, 84s are some of the most important players you can possibly have in one FIFA account these days, because the amount of times you need those 84s is amazing. Like some of these cheap SBC fodder cards are so handy for 84 squads. They're really good. Now, Coman, though, I decided to start this evolution for. He'll be 87 rating soon. I was also able to go complete the EFL Young Player of the Season. And of course, I went for Jude Bellingham. And look at the evolutions I was able to apply to Job Bellingham, his brother. So he gets into this Ultimate Team. Now, at the same time, I'm obviously grinding a lot on this account. And as you can see, the season point rewards are finally starting to pay off, which is really exciting to see on a road to glory like this. Like only what, like technically maybe, I don't know, 15 hours ago now, maybe a bit more, there was no SP on this account, nothing on there at all. Now you're seeing so many more rewards coming in. They're flying in fast. Now in this pack, though, we get lucky. We get an 80 rated card. At the same time, though, I did unlock my Division Rivals rewards. At the day that this came out on a Thursday, I was at that time in Division 5. So these are actually Division 5 rewards that you're about to witness. And I get Jan Sommer in this one. We get 86 Shaw in the next one. And I, quite surprisingly, do not get a single team of the season in that player pick. However, there are more player picks. This is why I always say, if you can find the time to grind Division Rivals, please do, because it is really worth your time in terms of the big grind here, guys. It really is. Now, the next player pick, as I say that, we get 88 rated All Black. So not a single blue yet from these player picks. However, could it be about to change? 85 plus player pick. Again, don't forget, I believe these might be tradable. So any huge blues I get could be used towards the final team. And don't forget as well, I'm trying to literally build the best team in the world in only 50 hours. So let's hope that it really pays off. Now then, 84 plus 10, thanks to this amazing pack grind and all these different methods I'm using, guys, is now starting to be successful. So in this particular pack, we get a Wolfsburg player there. It's going to be 92 Svanberg. Whether he starts in the team remains to be seen. More than likely, he'll be a card that will either use on the bench or maybe even into a big SBC. That would be the play. But comment down below though, what has actually been your best team of the season pack pull so far? Do let me know. For me so far, I'd probably say Lamine Yamal on the share play was crazy, but I also did get Rafinha. I think it might be Rafinha for me. I got Gold Mbappe yesterday, I think twice, so that was totally bizarre. But Rafinha for me, I think has been my best one. From red player picks, it's definitely been Hansen 96. But let me know if you can beat those pack pulls. Now, next pack I opened, and we get another pretty solid pack if I say so myself. It's going to be 86 Carvajal and also another walkout by the name of Jan Oblak. Now again, all of these huge fodder cards are going to stack up, and they literally are as we speak. Now the next pack though, we get some nice luck there to get a goalkeeper USA, and it's going to be of course 93 Tullis Joyce. Now although she might not start for a while, I mean, even, you know, some of the best keepers I've tried in this game are still not super consistent, but at least with Tullis Joyce's card, we can go and use her card in a nice way in SBC. However, I'm ready for Weekend League, guys, and we really got to say this. I'm actually going to start doing this now on multiple accounts. I'm going to start having the play styles on the top of my player's head there at every like setting or every new Road to Glory I do, and every game I play now. I'm currently 4-0 on a separate account to this on the stream. However, I am thinking about little things like just having the playstyle go above the head. But the thing is, to me, guys, I never really love it because purely simply, sometimes you might want to just focus on that finesse playstyle when you might not have the best option. So I don't know. Do you guys have the playstyles turned on or off? Because I am definitely considering having more on like this in this Weekend League. Now then, I'm up 4-0 in this game. And as you can see, my man there decides to time waste for the entirety of the rest of the game. He really was about that life. He didn't care. He wasn't messing around. And to be fair, it paid off in my favor. Now, don't forget as well, this guy had an amazing kit there with Pele in his starting 11. So it's always a very lovely, nice, rewarding feeling when you can actually just, you know, get into Weekend League, get an easy 3-4-0 win, and get into the next one. One thing I do advise though heavily, and I'm my own worst enemy for this, sometimes I know that I'm feeling tired playing FIFA and I carry on, and then you get a silly loss. My biggest advice of the day is playing this game firstly as calm as you can. Even myself, who's one of the most calmest people you'll ever meet, ask any friends of mine in real life or from YouTube, whatever, like they'll all say the same thing. You're calm, really calm, super chill. But this game even brings out the worst in me sometimes. So you know it's crazy when it can do that. Comment below though, what's your worst ever rage in FIFA history? What have you guys done? For me personally speaking, it was probably back in the flat days in Egberth, Liverpool, guys. I was there for 5 years, and I decided after I lost a game on FIFA 17 to kick my bin, which damaged my right foot at my strong foot and footy. And I actually punched my wall and put a hole through the wall and had to pay for it. So yeah, that wasn't great when I was renting the flat. The landlord wasn't too happy and I had to go and pay for it. It was all my fault. I fully acknowledge it. I said sorry. But yeah, never again. That's the worst thing I've done. I know my good man and friend Crasty normally takes a hammer to Weekend League. But in terms of your stories, what have you done while playing this game? I know so many of you guys who've honestly broke your monitor. Like, I know so many people who've gone and smashed their monitor. That for me is like, wow, I just can't be doing that. I've never smashed a monitor, but I know a lot of you guys might have done. I mean, I've smashed a wall, so maybe it's very similar. Now then, next pack though, we're able to get was a cheeky striker. And at first, I thought I was about to get Team of the Season Mbappe on this 50-hour Road to Glory. However, we get someone who is heavily linked, by the way, with my team, Liverpool, in real life. It's going to be Ekitike. So this guy's really, really meta in game. He's tall, he's strong, he's fast, he's skillful, and he's very clinical in front of goal. Do I prefer Team of the Season Openda? Yes, all day long, no question about it. But that is a very nice card to go and get on this account. And don't forget, in less than 50 hours, we're hopefully going to have a 94, maybe even 95 rated team. Dare I say it, imagine 96 rated squad. And that's part of the fun about it. We're getting all these huge rated cards. If they're not going to start on the starting 11, guess what? They can go on the bench and they can boost the rating maybe even more than I realized. However, next pack, we go and get Granit Xhaka, 86 ratings. Now, Rayton as well is also going to be in this one. She also, by the way, is currently in the Encore player picks. I finally got myself a team of the year from those Encore player picks. They're so rare to get those blue cards in. However, during team of the season at this time, Rayton is actually going to be storage cards. You'll see me open so many crafting upgrades here, objective reward packs. The amount of packs that we're opening right now in this account is like nothing else I've ever seen before. Honestly, it's incredible, isn't it? To see all of these, you know, very, very nice cards being pack pulled. Now, next pack, though, is going to be German. It's going to be Man City. And of course, it's going to be Ilkay Gundogan. Now, this is a cool player in real life, and he's good in FIFA. However, I think next year he'll probably be like an 85 rated player, and they'll probably give him 28 pace because EA love to give just a random good player in real life a huge pace downgrade for the sake of it. Maybe those players don't play Ultimate Team and they're taking it out on them. I don't know. EA just seem a bit like odd where you just see those random pace decreases every year. Now, next pack though, I was able to go and unlock, and I think it was a decent pack it was. However, in this one, we go and get Cheeky Carvajal, 86 rating. And the next one's going to be another not bad walkout card. Now, don't forget, every day you can be completing the 83 times 10s, the 83 times 14s, and many, many more packs like that through just storing these cards. And that's what I'm saying with the duplicate storage. I always aim to have about 80 to 90 in storage. I never like having 100. So I'm one of those people, man, that has to submit those cards straight to storage if I can do. Now, next pack, though, we're able to get a left back again. Of course, you do. It's going to be the one and only João Cancelo. So he's going to get into the club there. We can use him as a storage fodder card for Brig SBC, and we can go from there. Now, at this stage of the road to glory, it's really time to go and knuckle down and get these really fantastic cards. You can't forget, we're trying to build the best team possible in the world that you've never seen before. We really do put ourselves to the test, whether it's going from Division 10 to Division 1, or even sometimes Elite Division, or going and get 11 wins every week in Weekend League on a road to glory like this. I really want to push myself to the limit in terms of getting the best team, because at the end of the day, you guys are going to I'm hoping are going to watch this and might get inspired to go and build a new account yourself. And you guys can always challenge me to see what team you can build in the same time frame. But it's cool to show, right, without spending any real life money on the game today, what we can get in an account like this on a road to glory exactly like this. Now, 85 plus 10, I have just unlocked there from, I want to say it was crafting upgrades. And don't forget, crafting upgrades, guys, are definitely some of the greatest SBCs I feel like EA have ever done, especially when there is a cheeky, you know, crafting objective at the same time. It really adds up your fodder to your account incredibly quickly. Now, we go on to the next pack here with Hope. We get a double walkout in the last one. And of course, we get another walkout in this one. It's going to be another nice card there for an 88 rated player. And I'm literally demonstrating, though, right now, how easy it is to get all of this fodder in Ultimate Team. We're getting 88 there for completely free from just grinding this game. So that's lovely, to say the least. Now, the next player pick is going to be 2 option player picks. So no matter what here, we're going to get walkouts. And of course we do. We go for De Jong there, and also a Bastoni and Dybala were the choices. So in the end, I go for De Jong and Dybala. They might get an evolution soon. Next pack, though, we get lucky. We get 93 Dawson. And that's going to be an 85 plus player pick again. And so Trent, who right now, by the way, is like nearly 10,000 coins. It's crazy seeing these 86s being so cheap like a week or two ago. It really is. It's just weird. I'm just surprised seeing these prices, right? However, we go again and we can choose 2 of these 85 plus players yet again. So we go for Mead and Cancelo. Now, the grind obviously must go on. And it is a great grind, this, because you get to see how someone who plays obviously a lot of this game operates an Ultimate Team, and also what packs I'm opening, which packs I'm saving maybe for the next team of the season, and which player picks we're going to get. Now, at this stage, I get it by Leverkusen player by the name of Granit Xhaka. We go and get him, I believe, for the first time on any of these accounts for team in the season. We unlock Granit Xhaka. Now, the reason being is we've already got now a full blue squad, by the way. That's a really awesome time, though, to get this squad, because I haven't even started the main FUT Champs finals, which I'm hoping we can play some Ultimate Team. Say that's good, some good gameplay. But yeah, we'll see how we do. Now, in this game, we go and get a nice opponent team there. We're 92 Henry, but I'm very thankful that that was not the 95 Henry that I've got, you guys might have got. And you really had to be there, though, in terms of when that glitch came out. When that Henry glitch came out, I'm pretty sure everyone put their phone down. Everyone logged into FC25 to get that card. And let me tell you, man, that card is simply deadly in the box. It really, really is. However, we were also deadly there with the evolution there for Kingsley Coman. And as you can see, though, we get lucky there with the rebound. We get eventually the ball to our striker, do a cheeky fake shot, and we get the goal there with who else but Ekitike. Who needs Thierry Henry when you've got Ekitike in your squad? Now, next defending, and this is where I need to improve, man. Like, sometimes I still do this. I jump out with my centre backs way too much. Really focus on that, guys. Next time you play Ultimate Team, have a look as to where your centre backs are. It's so important. And actually just like try and time tackles well. Don't try and do anything too crazy, and you'll be fine. However, next game is upon us. My man there decided to quit, by the way, at 2-2. Very weird behavior. Now, Maradona is actually in this team, and it's safe to say that this guy absolutely cooked me there. Maradona gets a lovely timed goal there in the end. Very well taken goal. And sometimes you got to say, right, just like when Messi scored that free kick against Liverpool for Barca, I was literally there. I stood up and applauded it. So did my brother. We clapped for like 2 minutes straight. Sometimes you got to respect your opponent. And this is one of those games that I just knew I wasn't playing great. So we really had to lock in. However, my opponent gets a really nice goal here and is really just annoying me in this game. But as I said before, though, if you stay calm, guys, good things can happen. And that's exactly what it does there with Ekitike. We get a lucky pass, I believe, on the way there. Unlucky pass, may I say, to my opponent. Has a nice through ball there, and eventually he passes back to get another nice goal. So right now, guys, I'm 4-2 down on this road to glory. And to be honest as well, annoyingly, at this stage, my head did go. I was just getting like, wow, opponent after opponent was so sweaty. It gets tiring. So deserved win there, guys. So my opponent, I lose 5-2 on this one. But hopefully, just hopefully, on the next game, we can do even better. I'm the type of person, if I lose an Ultimate Team, I feel like I need to go back into rematch and correct my mistakes very quickly. Now, in this team, he's got Van der Sar in goal. He's got Ferran Torres. And to be honest, he's got loads of good players there that I am very, very jealous of. Now, we go for the double pass. Eventually, we get the third pass in that move, and Ekitike was the player of choice. However, we get another shot off there, guys, and we make it 2-0 in this game. And to be honest, quite a nice start. He also, I believe, got a red card for this, and we can take the pen. Of course we can, and we are going to score. So we make it 3-0 in this game, guys, and we are flying now on this RTG. Don't forget, the whole starting 11 is literally team of the seasons. You've got team of the season blue cards and vice versa. So this is a really, really cool start here with this road to glory. We're actually now, I believe, more than halfway through. Now at this rate, now it's got to be mentioned, it really is a surprise here how undervalued, underrated, overlooked that 92 Michael Owen card is. I am still using some cards here that are not even necessarily team of the season meta, and they still can do a job for me. That Michael Owen card, man, is electric. He's so fast in game. Phenomenal pass, though, from my centre mid there to our right winger guys in game. And to be fair, I get unlucky there not getting a pen. Goalkeepers honestly get away with everything playing this game, don't they, guys? They really do. So we get unlucky with that. However, in this next attack, though, play really well. We eventually get the ball back and work it well to our midfielder. Take my time. And that's one more thing I'm learning, guys. The more you take your time playing this game, the better you'll become playing FC25. Seriously, just give that a go. Try recycling the ball more, because the amount of times, even someone who's played this game for years, I've gone 20-0 in the past. I've gone rank 2 multiple times. So I know what the feeling's like to get rank 1. And I know that by playing calm and taking your time and looking where the goalkeeper's moving quickly, it can really help to just sometimes reset, recycle the ball, pass and move more, and you're good to go. Now, this attack, though, is a prime example of that. Look how I waited for his defenders to make the mistake. I do a really brilliant chip. I normally might pass it there, but thought, you know what? I'm going to be cheeky and go for that lovely chip. And that's exactly what I do. And we get rewarded there with some nice rewards now. So I unlocked Milinkovic-Savic and another team of the season. Now, at the same time, I went and completed SBC there. Michael Owen. True story, I once had his lunchbox, the Michael Owen lunchbox, as a kid. I was 9 years old. I tragically lost that lunchbox. But I was a pretty shy kid, man. I really was. You might not think it now because I talk for a living. But back then I was. And I decided one day, you know what? I'm going to leave my lunchbox in school. The next day, it wasn't there. Someone had obviously moved it. And I never saw it again. The Michael Owen lunchbox never appeared in my life again. True story. Really crazy. Anyway, we then get the ball, though, to my striker now, and we're doing some good work here. I get lucky with the rebound in this champs game, and we get the goal. So that's really good for this team of the season account on this road to glory. However, my opponent there does a really gorgeous, kind of step over there and drag back across the heels. He gets a nice goal. And again, I'm winning 2-1, but I cannot keep a hold of these leads in these games. Champs is honestly sending me fully tilt right now. We get lucky there, though, with another rebound. Honestly, I need to borrow that and pass it across goal. But this is what I'm saying, though. In this whole game, there was just this lack of calmness from myself that I really need to work on. If I'm calm, I could be like 5-2 up by this stage. But instead, because of a really silly tackle after my goalkeeper made a great save, we then go and get another save. Yeah, you thought I was going to say something else, but guys, I'm not even joking. 3 minutes later, I give away nearly an identical penalty. What was I thinking? Now, my opponent, though, made no mistake of that one. He went and scored. So really frustrating to go and see that, but amazing pass there through. Finesse first time pretty much with my striker, Michael Owen. Who else? But again, look at that pass. This is a pass that I've only tried a few times this year. And as you can see, now I'm using it more. It's really paying off. But gorgeous ball roll. I do that a lot in gameplay these days, guys. Get a ball roll under your locker, use it, and then go and get the finesse shot straight after. It's great, but really, really bad defending from myself here to let this guy nearly get back in the game. And eventually, I kick the ball out and we win 6-3. So decent start there in that game, and we go and get the win, though. That is the most important thing, right? A win is a win in FUT Champs, and you know what? This game mode in general is very, very sweaty. I would actually say way more now than during Team of the Year. Team of the Year, man, some of the opponents you'd face would be quite, relatively easy to play against. But, I mean, anyone can win any of these games in this current day and age, can't they, guys, in FUT Champs finals? They really can. They can get a lucky rebound like I've got. They might make a mistake with their keeper. He might get punished. Like, this game is the most punishing Ultimate Team I've ever seen in my life. Let me know if you agree, disagree. I still think FC24, the last game, FC24, guys, was a lot superior in a lot of ways when it comes to gameplay. I think there were way more varied goals. I think there was better dribbling mechanics. And in general, just a bit more fun of a game to play. So I'm hoping maybe next year for FC26, they can really boost gameplay to be where it needs to be. But gorgeous time shot there in the end with our striker there, I believe. Really lovely finish. So in this speed run, guys, I was able to complete that FUT Champs speed run, and I'm able to go and get some nice rewards. Now, I did also have 2 DCs in that speed run, which is incredibly annoying. So in the end, I finished there with, I think it was 9 wins on the account. Now, I think if you played on and didn't get those DCs, and by the way, note to self, I did face a hacker as well in this speed run. However, I didn't actually get a loss against him, so that was a bit weird. So I did get lucky there. So again, 9 wins, which is always what I do aim for in, like, I guess, any speed run. I always say 9 wins is still going to give you some good, solid rewards, right? It really will. However, we get to Stegen, which is tradable. I also get Kevin De Bruyne, which, as you can guess, guys, is also tradable. Now, we get those coins there for the club. Whether or not I keep them is a mystery because there's so many big fodder packs I could do, so many big SBCs. However, that is still maybe a few thousand coins for those two. Now, at the same time, though, here are the big player picks. Now, at this point in the road to glory, as you guys can see, we've actually got some maybe interesting player picks to open here. So 1 of 3 in these. Now, the first one is beyond terrible. The next one is going to be Labonta. And the next reward for these wins is going to be holes there. So truly, truly horrendous red player picks. Now, comment down below. Do you guys like the current Champs Finals player pick system? Or do you prefer the old days with a monthly reward inside as well? I'll never forget the hype of those monthlies, especially for those pro players out there who could get the guaranteed icon as well at that time, like 8 years ago. It's kind of unheard of, right? It really, really is. You wouldn't expect it. You'd be getting those icon packs more than ever. Now, those red player picks, though, might be the unluckiest ever in RTG history. I mean, it's actually a solid player pick on the face of that player pick, and 93 rating, right? Is awesome. But to not see an incredible player appear is so disheartening. Comment down below though, guys. Do you still play Weekend League every week for rewards, or do you skip more weeks never? I think FIFA 18 was the year when I definitely took a backseat on the gameplay aspect. Now I probably play more Champs games than ever before, probably quite easily. I would imagine I'm on track for like 3,000-4,000 games in one like year of Ultimate Team on FC25. I'm not joking. Other years might be less. FIFA 18, defo less. But this year, guys, we play probably more Weekend League than ever. Anyway, next pack, though. Obviously, we go and open. And we get, again, the main man, Ilkay Gundogan. I keep getting this guy. No matter how hard I try to not pack him, it seems like he's in most of these fodder packs. And again, we get an English Premier League player here. It's, of course, going to be Bukayo Saka, I believe. Oh, no, it's not. Sorry. It's not. I didn't see the position. Sorry. It's actually going to be Declan Rice. So it's not at all Bukayo Saka. Instead, it's Mr. Declan Rice. Same rating, wrong position. Now, striker, though, in this pack, we get a Scottish striker, Serie A, at this time of filming. And I'm able to go and get a Torino striker by the name of Cheeky Adams. So, Shea Adams there, former Southampton player there, tearing it up in Serie A now, which makes you think, like, how mad is football, right? You never thought Shea Adams, in my opinion, was going to be a very nice footballer in, like, Serie A. And here we are saying he is. Now, next pack, though, is going to be Brazil, Arsenal, and, of course, it's Gabriel. Now, with all this fodder, I've got to be mindful of icon SBCs. I love getting those player picks done on a road to glory like this. If we have spare fodder, 83 plus 10s, 83 times 14s, you name it, guys. We are seriously sending it for the content today. I really hope we're about to get someone amazing, though. It's going to be Barcelona on the road to glory. Of course, it's Patri Girajo again, as well as a cheeky 88 Oblak. Now, I told you before, man, I really am now believing that pack luck is defo better if you open the same amount of packs on an older console or older gaming account. I really am starting to think new accounts might be the one. Comment down below. Are you guys going to create a new account after this? Maybe on PC, maybe on Xbox, maybe PS5, whichever console you guys play on. Are you going to start a new account for Team of the Season? I think definitely for Shapeshifters, that's also a play. However, we get a Reynard. Again, 2 more fodder cards. They all apply to those 83 plus 7s that they release, 82 times 10s they release, and anything with 82 rating, guys, is genuinely so useful for those starter SBCs or the big fodder pack SBCs that you will need eventually. Those 83s are vital. Think about the team of the week upgrade SBC as well. If you're lacking, or you're slowing down on packing those blues, guess what? Those 83, 84 cards can go straight into the 84 plus team of the week pack. It's so huge, man. Even the icon player picks, we're all going to pack 95 rated team of the seasons, 94s, even 96 every now and then. They won't get into our team. Guess what? Those low rated golds that you're packing can be vital in that grind. So it's really handy to really look at where you're putting your fodder. Now then, as we continue this monumental grind of a 50-hour road to glory, guess what, guys? We get more fodder again. So you will see me here start to complete some big pack SBCs, some really big player SBCs. And at this stage, it's got to be said, the amount of walkouts I'm getting per pack, and maybe every other pack now, is really awesome. I mean, some of the fodder that we're going to see now is great. So we get a cheeky Grimaldo again, but this time he's not going to be team of the season. It's going to be the gold. However, 89 Courtois has something to say about the continuous fodder. He really does. Unreal amount of walkouts we are starting to pack. It's honestly so nice. So an 89 and 86 Grimaldo on that one. However, of course, we get another walkout on this grind. The amount of walkouts is maybe record breaking. The only surprising thing is I'm not packing as many blues as I would like. Am I competitive? Yes. Am I so stubborn? Yes. Am I sometimes a bit impatient for great cards like anyone? Absolutely. So any good cards in, man, it's just so worthwhile. However, we do get lucky here with a right back. It's going to be USA. And of course, team of the season, it's going to be from the courage there in the NWSL. It's going to be Williams. Now, whether we use this card as fodder for a big player pick remains to be seen. But either way, every single card that you see me store, guys, I will make use of. Now, Serie A pack is upon us. And in this one, I honestly would say I got really lucky there, getting a 91 that realistically does not even get in the starting 11. I'm actually not joking, guys. We need to get better luck still. That's the thing with these Road to Glories, though. You can still open all of these packs and get great fodder everywhere. But at a certain point, you've got to say, you know, I could do with some better pack luck here, right? I could really do with it to go and get these big cards. Now, next player pick, though, is ready. You've seen me grind so many packs. Now we can start to get rewarded in a nice way. And we do right there and then by picking Locatelli, 92 rated. Whether, again, he starts in the team remains to be seen. He's only 18,000 coins. And it's got to be said, what do you think has happened to the transfer market? Is it simply put that there's just too many packs in the store? Is it something they've done? What do you guys think is a big difference from this year? Maybe even compared to like FIFA 20. What is the big difference in the market? Now, next pack, though, we get an 88 rated, I believe, Endler. 84 plus 7, though, has just been unlocked. And guess what? The luck continues with walkouts. It really does. I can't complain at all about the goals I'm getting. Again, it'll all come really handy. However, out of nowhere there, we get 92 team of the season purple card, and another 84 plus 7 has now been unlocked. That's going to be Cam. It's going to be USA. And I want to say this was not a team of the season at all at the beginning. No, it wasn't. We get an 87 Lavelle and then also an 88 Mead. So again, the fodder is seriously stacking up quickly right now in this new RTG account, and it's going well. However, another big pack to open. CDM, it's going to be German, and it's actually going to be a nice card here for Joshua Kimmich. So he gets into the club now as well. In fact, sorry, it's going to be Oberdorf at this stage. It's not going to be Kimmich. I'm thinking about the pack before. It's actually going to be Ndika there. I saw CDM, German. I was like, that's going to be guaranteed Kimmich. Anyway, Ndika there, guys, gets into the club. He actually could start because this guy is rapid in game with that abundance there of pace he has as well. Really fun card there. Now, next pack, though, we're opening so many packs right now, guys. It is quite simply insane. It really is. And we go and get Frankie de Jong 87. Now, at this stage of the brand new account, really good things are happening. You've seen the amount of blues I've now got from compared to when we started this account. I've now managed to unlock 94 rated Dumfries. He's made the account. So what a just brilliant, seriously stunning addition to this account with just really managed to add there. So I'm really proud of that achievement, getting a 94 rated right back in the team no matter what. And it's cool to see that these team of the season cards now have boosted chemistry, guys. It's one thing that I really wish we had years ago. So it's cool to see they've done that. Now, another nice pack is upon us. We get an 84, I believe, times 7. And again, look at the amount of packs we've been able to get here. Compared to like FIFA 21, this is actually crazy, seeing how often we can get big packs like this. Now, in this one, I unlock Irene Paradise and, of course, ter Stegen again. So another nice addition to the club. I'm also able to get a team of the season crafting upgrade done. That is now all done. And as you can see, every single objective there, guys, has been unlocked. So really, the amount of packs I'm able to get there is incredible. And I actually can't believe how many packs they give us now for that. So 86 times 7, we get an 86 times 2. And I'm also able to get some more fodder packs again. So really is going so well right now, isn't it? Now this time though, I do get a right back. I do get a German right back, and this is going to be Bayern Munich. Of course it is. And this one, we know this is going to be Kimmich again. Unlike his team of the season before, at this stage of the game, he's now no longer a team of the season. So maybe you could get an ultimate touch, but I don't think we'd all be super excited to see a Kimmich card. He's good, but is he great? I'm not too sure. 84 plus 4 though is going to be the next pack, and in this one I do not get a special. I do though get a striker. It's French, of course, going to be a Katoto card, so that's actually nice to see there as well from PSG. Now we carry on the grind though and get more and more packs unlocked, and we do actually get an 84 times 3 from that pack, and also Katoto, so wasn't too bad going that. 3 84s, 188, I'll definitely take it. Now other packs are on the way, as you can see. 85 times 3, 84 times 5, and in this one there was not meant to be a blue, was there again? Instead though, I go and get Declan Rice here, and to be honest though, I still think though, even though the new account has got amazing pack look, could we do even better? I still think so. Now then, as we get to the final few hours of this 50-hour road to glory, and yes, I can't believe I'm at this time already. This has flown by today. We go and get a, well, best footballer ever to grace the beautiful game, Ndika. He now gets into the club, as does, you know, a pretty good player, Lionel Messi. Also, David there from Canada gets into the club again. These blues can all go into some big SBCs or even some icon player picks. That could be a play. However, 86 times 10 here from simply doing crafting upgrade. This is why I think this is the best SBC to grace the game of the year, especially when there is the objectives to go and complete. The amount of fodder packs that you're able to unlock is simply astonishing. We go and get Ndika again for like the third time on this one video, and Locatelli for the second time. So the look when it comes to blue cards is clearly in on this account. We also get 3 team of the seasons there in a single pack. Now in the next pack here, before we do another FUT Champ speedrun, I'm not even joking guys, I was able to get another Champ speedrun done really quickly right before the deadline, and I go and get a 92 rated Kurtz there. So a good blue to get. Again, definitely worth saving that card. Now this is where things get interesting. I actually went and did a bunch of squad battle games to unlock those team of the season player pick rewards. I mean, why not, right? These player picks can often be fun, they're exciting to do. Why not go and do it? So 92 purple card there. We get the 92 Kleindienst there from the Bundesliga, a Kramer from the Women's Bundesliga, Banza from the Turkish Super League, and we're lucky with the final one, getting Masuaku team of the season. I swear this guy gets a blue like most years now in Ultimate Team, and he's always got really just fun card to use in FC. So I take him all day long. Now on this one, from the squad battle rewards, we get a German striker from the Women's Bundesliga in Germany, and this one is going to be on the 50-hour road to glory. It's going to be Pop. What a pack pull from squad battles. This makes me think on any road to glory going forward now, I really am debating doing more and more squad battles, because seriously, those rewards and a 95 rated card is really nice. However, I've already got a great striker, so I thought, you know what, let's actually sell her card, make this team even better, and go and buy some more players from the coins that we've unlocked so far. So I'm actually ready now to start opening these really exciting packs. Now I'm saying exciting, but then you go and get a purple, you know, card design card here, and just wasn't meant to be this one. So we go and get Banzer again in this one, guys. And yeah, it's great for an SBC, but it's not going to be the player that we really want. I want to get some of the best team of the seasons that were out at this time. Now, I was also able to go and get even more rewards there with an 84 plus 2, 84 plus 3. I'm not joking. this might be a Road to Glory record for the amount of packs I've got in one single video. Because if you think about it, think about the squad battle rewards, for champs rewards, division rivals, every day, relentless amount of grinding upgrades done here, crafting upgrades obviously as well. There's been so many packs I've been able to go and open. It's been magical. Now another team of the season was unlocked there, and we go again with this one. So we got another team of the season. It's going to be Argentina, it's going to be Serie A, and of course it's going to be 95 Dybala, guys. I can't believe I've got this card now. Like, I really can't. That card is fantastic. And on a Road to Glory like this, when it's time-based, you don't expect to complete a huge SBC like that. And that's exactly what I was able to do. However, with only a few hours spare now on this 50-hour Road to Glory during Team of the Season, I'm able to do Dybala, followed by closely Kim Min Jae. This is a fantastic, very meta card in Ultimate Team that I would definitely advise you guys to go and complete. However, it's time though for our second set of rewards in the Weekend League. I defo completed these games on a big rush. I didn't play great. However, I got the rewards that I wanted to get. And here we go. So 84 plus player picks. Now this is 2 different Weekend Leagues across 2 different Team of the Seasons. I'd actually say the first Weekend League was a bit easier. Second Weekend League though, guys, I never advised playing Weekend League in a rush. I actually forgot that Champs was extended and then realized, oh wow, I could actually go and start this this speed run, and that's exactly what I did. Was able to complete it with like half an hour spare, and here we go then. Martinez 87 was honestly probably the best choice there, or Karchawai. I go for Karchawai, at least she's tradable. At this point though, I'm thinking, you know what? I really want to make this final team for you guys at least 95 rating. How do I do that though? Well, the best way is by obviously getting a Bourbon Biscuit and opening packs, but the second best way is just by grinding the game and hoping for the best. Now at this stage, I got Trent 86. He's defo going to be the play. We then have more player picks though to open, don't we? And of course we do. These are 93 plus on the Road to Glory Team of the Season edition RTG today for 50 hours. Can we please go and get Mbappe right now? Please. Well, I'm ready. Here we go, guys. 93 plus from La Liga. We start off with a bit of a bad start. We get a Bo Risa there from Atletico Madrid, but Hansen has seriously upgraded my RTG today. Look at that pack pull. I did not expect to get someone of her caliber. I always say whoever uses her card is genuinely cracked at this game. I never have come up against someone who does not know how to use a card like this one. So she goes straight into the starting 11. 50 hours ago, I was nowhere near a card like Hansen 96. However, now I can proudly say that we've achieved the unthinkable there. Getting a 96 rated player in a pack like this, guys, is simply awesome. It's so cool. However, there is more. 93 plus again. It's going to be Gonzalo Inacio in this one. We then go and get an N93 Hoymund in this one, and then finally we go and get a cheeky Juan or Joan Garcia from, I believe, Espanyol, Barca's rivals locally. So we go and get those 3 players there. Those 3 were much more realistic rewards for a rank like this on a Road to Glory. However, I will still take it. They can maybe come in use as a goalkeeper or obviously a big SBC. However, there is more though, guys. I've actually got more here from the Play for Champs objective. So technically, some of these are actually free. We get 94 in the first one. How can we possibly complete this Road to Glory though without even more reds? Well, let's see if we can do. We get 93 Mora. We now need much better pack luck, guys. We get 93 Hoymund again. So it's going to have to be the 94 there from, I believe, Turkey. He gets into the squad from Benfica. Let's see how we can do. Now, next player pick, though, is another 93 plus. I mean, it would just be my luck, wouldn't it, to go and get Caroline Graham Hansen again. Now, this one, though, we get her, I guess, league teammate. It's going to be Weir. And the next one, it's Gonzalo Inacio again. And then for this one, guys, we go and get another Hoymund. My luck is incredible with that guy. It's like I'm just destined to pack Hoymund every single time of the week. Anyway, another 93 plus though. 4 in a row is incredible on a road to glory like this, guys. And we get lucky. 95 Lewandowski after Hansen is a really nice addition. I just wish he was worth a bit more. But again, I guess, you know, that's the way the current market is, right? We get Weir again. Now, this one, by the way, is 1 of 5. So really is an exciting one. And of course, we've done it again. Graham Hansen twice. It could have been Vinicius, could have been Mbappe, could have been Rudiger. But instead, we go and get Hansen again. It's just heartbreaking to see that. I mean, she's incredibly difficult to pack. And we go and get her twice. So at this point, I'm thinking, let's go with the 95 red card. She's got 4 playstyles. Why not? Even more than Hansen, actually. I'm surprised Hansen hasn't got 4 playstyles. And same for Lewandowski. However, we go with that card there. So 94. To be fair, actually, at this stage, I was thinking, do I go with the 94 cam? Because I might need a cam, or striker, because I also might need a striker. I go for 95 Lewandowski. He now fits in the team. And with that being said, I, of course, have another Champions Finals pack. This time, we're going to go left mid here, guys. And to be fair, I believe at this stage, I was pretty hyped because I think that's a 95. I think it is. Yeah, it is 95 rated ball. To be fair, she might go into the starting 11 at the finale of this huge video today. Hope you guys have enjoyed this road to glory so far, man. Been a real, like, just pleasure filming this. As always, so leave a like if you enjoyed it. I've also gone for a more relaxing vibe with the commentary. Hope you've liked it a bit more as well. I thought, you know what, I think this just suits commentating a bit more than facecam, so let me know for more of this. Now, La Liga is the next pack I unlock, and I'm able to go and get a right back from Romania, and this is not at all what I wanted. I really believed at this stage I would go and get Jude Bellingham, team of the season 97. However, there is another pack there. Of course, there is. It's going to be Premier League. It's going to be Argentina. And it's actually going to be a cheeky Martinez. Now, in the same pack, though, we get 94 Kochu, who, to be honest, is cracked in this game. I mean, look at this card, guys. It's just unreal, isn't it? Great item. And to be honest, he could even work in the final starting 11. However, another team of the season appears out of nowhere. And at this stage, I'm thinking, like, surely not. Surely we won't get another huge or, you know, fairly rated card. And it's actually not Iron Paradise. It's going to be Pavlidis from Benfica in Portugal. So he works as, obviously, SBC fodder. And that one is good to go. Now, this next one, of course, how could we not go and get Luka Modric yet again? I am not even joking, guys. I kept packing him so many times. It's crazy. Maignan, though, also makes the club. He is now ready to go. However, look at this pack pull. Out of nowhere, we go and get Julian Alvarez. Now, with that being said, it's time to build the final team. Let's get into it. We started with nothing on this account 50 hours ago. 50 hours later, though, what can I do? Let's take a look. So right back is going to be Dumfries. Of course, now we need to use these really good cards. So Otamendi makes the squad, as does Kim Min Jae. And this shows you, though, if you guys go and spend, a few days playing the game, let's say 50 hours over time, then guess what? You can also build a team like this one. Don't forget, the team rating I really want is at least 95. So if we can achieve that target, that would be great. Now, Kimmich goes to his suited position there as a CDM. That works great. Right mid, though, is Caroline Graham Hansen. So good, I'll read her full name out every time of the week. Left mid, though, I'm going to go for a cheeky bull. A lot more agile than Pop, being like 6'3". However tall she is. She's really, really good in game, Pop, and not a left mid. Striker, though, we're getting somewhere, as we are with Cam Dybala. And again, we started with a bronze team, guys, 50 hours ago. We really did. Mbappe's brother, I believe, was in the club as well. But here we go, guys. Time to complete the team after 50 hours. And there it is. Pajor, Lewandowski, Hansen, Dumfries. A plethora of team of the seasons. I've achieved the unthinkable there of a 95 rated team and a full special team of the season squad doing a 50-hour road to glory. This has been such a blast to film, guys. Comment down below, what challenge should I do next? I want to look out for really good ideas, so please comment down below, and I'll also make sure to do a giveaway for the best comment down below, guys. So thank you for watching the 50-hour Road to Glory. It's a 95 rated team, and it's still 95 with even reserves there, like Michael Owen. Take care, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next Road to Glory.